And what we've done with that is we've taken the time to make sure that we have a sound product and a sound company so that our subscribers aren't looking for a new thing every couple of months. We've seen the pattern. And in the last 24 months, you all know, you could probably count on your hand 20 different companies have started and maybe even participated in it only to find out that your heart gets broken. We'd rather be the tortoise who has a great comp plan and can pay people long term, no matter what they decide to do. Except in 2020, it's our 7th year anniversary, or 2019 is our 7th year anniversary. And what we did was we decided to move to crypto. We created a new pass-up plan to add for our people. That was the first step in 2020. And we were supposed to release a few months ago the 1x2, but because COVID happened, a lot of our offices had to close down until they let us back in when the shutdowns happened. And now we are late, but we're releasing to the public our 1x2 matrix that pays instant and direct, like a smart contract or like just an immediate transaction between you and another person. That's what we set up. And I want to take a moment here and show you that, okay? So we have, let's see here, show your screen, son. Beautiful to me. Bing. Okay, Bing. All right, hope you guys can see it. If you can't, it will show up in a second. Okay, so what I want you to see, if you take a look at my screen, you're gonna notice that we have here is, it's a dashboard. And in the dashboard, we have set up to make sure that each person, when they get started, they have the most important thing in front of their face. If it's a new account, this area is red. It's a shaded red that tells the person that they, in order to get paid, they have to have their wallet address put in. They must give their wallet address so the system knows. If they don't, person doesn't fill this out, they're not going to get a referral link. So with that in mind, several things are going to be key. As you look around the dashboard, here's how you access the products by clicking this button. By looking on the right, we have a notification area where you can know when you need to pay the monthly fee. We have a monthly maintenance fee or a monthly affiliate fee that we require, and the first month is free. And after the first month, what you'll find is when you get close to the end of the first month, starting in 5 days, you'll start getting these notifications telling you that you only have so many days to do it. And so if you do it when you get the warning or a couple days before, it'll work. You can click the button to renew, pay the Bitcoin, and it'll actually extend it by 30 more days. That's how that works. So if you look on the left side, it's how you can navigate through to look at your downline, take a look at your matrix, how many cycles you completed. But just so for the sake of whoever's watching this specific video, or just in case the guest here, if you're not used to 1x2, I want to tell you about how this one works. So if you look at my screen, you're looking at the entry level of the system. And it starts at $25. That's the first board. The second board goes to 50. And it does that. It trickles uphill all the way to 12,500. So a person gets started. Let's say, Mike, I get started with you and I pay. When I pay that money, it pings our system. So it actually credits you in the system and it goes in your transaction history. And as soon as the first confirmation hits, it goes directly to your wallet. In the meantime, it's tied up in the blockchain, but we make sure, not only don't we store the Bitcoin, we make sure it goes to each of the users, okay? So you might have paid 25 to get started here, but what's really cool about it is that when I pay, you're broke even. Now, that's one position that's filled. The second position that gets filled, it closes your matrix when you sign someone else up. So if you sign Barry up, what happens is when Barry pays, it closes the matrix and he sends the money. That money that he sends pays your sponsor to open up a new board so you have a clean board again. So far, you broke even and you have a fresh board. Now what happens now is you have two people with you. Now this can happen on many boards at one time. It can happen just on this board. Every time a matrix fails, you get put into a new one. But every time someone pays you in this first position, it goes right to your wallet. So here's the magic. You'll make more money from people who cycle onto your board, in most cases, than you going out and sponsoring people. So you sponsored me, and I got really excited, and I went and got my 2 people. I told my brother, and I told one of my top leaders from another program. Now look, you're on a new board, but because I told them about it, when they cycle me, I end up landing right in your board. Again, when I land here, you automatically get the transaction. That transaction will work $25, $50, $100, wherever someone lands. When they land there, that money goes to you. Now, the only thing to keep in mind is when that happens, you must already possess that board. So person gets started with you $25, or some person gets started with you for $25 and you didn't pay for this $50 board yet. If they pay to get on this one, when they pay it, you don't get the money yet. The money rolls up to your sponsor. So you want to make sure you're in the boards that you can afford. What I tell people is the highest level they can afford, so that you can catch as much as you can. Then you can always upgrade as time goes forward. Now, when you've completed a cycle and you're done, it ends up here. They end up right in this area. Whatever board you cycled, it'll show the username who you paid you. It'll show the username that cycled you into a new board. That information is made available. Doesn't matter which level it is, okay? Now, what people are paying for when they pay is not just for the opportunity to have business, right? The opportunity to do business to earn income happens when they pay that $20 a month. What this enables people to do is access our products. And I just said you. Where was I at? Hold on. Here's a good example of our products. Let me go ahead and minimize the page a little bit. Okay, here, our products are broken down into 3 different clubs, and these clubs represent a different type of entrepreneur. The Bronze Club, it's our entry-level packages. They start at $25 and they go up to $100. $25, $50, and $100. And with this Bronze Club, we call this the Entrepreneur Club level. And here, members are able to access our autoresponder, and they're able to access and have more subscribers the higher they go up on these levels. The other thing they get is our e-commerce products, right? And they get more e-commerce products the higher they go up in any of these packages. What is unique is that on the $50 level, they don't just have the autoresponder and the products, they also get a web page drag and drop builder. And then as they move up higher, they even get drag and drop builder and a WordPress plugin that goes with that. And there are more people available in the autoresponder. That's the 25 through the 50. When someone pays for this level of $25, this is what they're getting. When they pay, they are there. They can use it, rock and roll. If they pay for the 50, the same thing. That's in the Bronze Club. That's for entrepreneurs. We have a Silver Club. In this Silver Club, what happens is we have a $300 level package, and it goes up from $300 to $500, and then a $1,500 package. In the Silver Club, we call it director, we call it the vice president, and the executive levels. And these are more products that are more related to affiliates. These products are an array of products that go from a membership site where people can pay monthly, where they subscribe to you to get your knowledge, or a funnel builder, a place where you can make your own funnels, where you can have upsells and downsells to your products that you sell, be it physical or digital. And then the executive product is one where we have done for you. Our team, you submit a form, and our team will actually receive a submission of a form that describes what you want. And they'll build a web page for you, or they'll build out your funnel for you, or build out a membership site. That's called done for you, and that's $1,500 for that executive level. So that Silver Club is all geared towards a lot of affiliate marketers who are going to have things to sell, and they're going to need to make sure they have good funnels and things of that sort. So if I go higher into the Gold Club, this is my favorite, because this is where I've created a lot of the wealth that my family's been able to build over the years, is we own a lot of things that many of them, when I started off the first 5 years of my business, I white labeled products, which meant I could put the Dwayne Golden brand name on it, even though I didn't build it. And people came from everywhere and bought it from me. They either paid monthly or they paid one time and I got all the money. Well, that's what we do here. We take our memberships software and we build it on just one of our subscriber servers, and now they can sell membership sites to people. If someone has to pay $99 a month for you to have your membership site, or $3.99 up front and then $25 a month, whatever it is, they pay that. They're paying directly to the person that bought this level. This costs $3,500. We have another level, which we offer the e-commerce platform, where we have websites already coded for accepting Visa, American Express, MasterCard, or Discover, or PayPal. And in these products, they come with websites. All the websites come with the ability to have autoresponder integration, pop-ups, Facebook pixel tracking. They have all these things within these products, so that you can, as a marketer, right, the people that come and buy that, they get to buy that from whoever's got the white label. But all of our members get these types of products, and no matter what level that they have, tons of these products that they can make money from. And so that's another one. That's $7,500 for that level, the mogul level. The tycoon level, this is the Grand Poobah. This is the one where you get an autoresponder. One of the fastest ways to make consistent 7 figures on autopilot is to have an autoresponder system. Doesn't take much. You talk to a person that has 30,000 subscribers who pay for their autoresponder, and that's an array of anywhere from $19.99, and another level maybe $29, another one $59. When you have that, you're talking about more than $100,000 a month, which is more than $1 million a year. That's what they do, but they could do a lot more. They could do tens. And what's really cool about it is when the person gets this autoresponder, it's not in our name. We have our own. We have multiple autoresponder systems out there that people subscribe to. This one becomes the user who paid for that level at $12,500. And many users, like at our company, they started at the bottom and they work their way up. They make a lot of money with 1 or 2 levels, and once they made enough, they can invest back in when they're ready. And they keep, because you never stop earning on the levels once you have them. The magic here is that someone could literally make a ton of money on these and still pay all their bills and everything, and then have enough to invest into going into higher levels. When they pay higher levels, they're paying you. That means they're paying on your board. They land there if they weren't there before, right? And they can do this all day long and all the way up to these levels. So that's something I wanted to point out to you. So it works like this. While a person's in here, when they want to access the products, they just click here and access them. You can get to the autoresponder system, the e-commerce products that are already coded, the drag and drop website builder, the funnel maker, the smart member, which are membership site software, or our scarcity software for affiliate marketers. And if you go back to the dash, we wanted to make sure we could minimize a lot of the challenges that come with being a leader. Everybody wants to call you and talk about things and ask you, hey, how do I log in? Where can I find this out? We created a new user success program so people can come here and learn how to use the system. When they come here and learn how to use the system, they're good to go. They don't need to call you to set up their autoresponder or use any of the products. They don't need to call you to know how the comp plan works, because we're going to actually show them how to create great money using the system. They still can learn from you, but if you need a break, direct them to the new user success program so they can learn that. Now, I don't know if you have any, but if you have any questions, I'm certainly open to them. I just think it's important to let you know that over the years, one of the things that really helped us to be sustained is the fact that we offer the opportunity for a person to make money, but they have to pay monthly for that. But the other thing that's helped us be sustainable is as our company grows and makes money, we reinvest it back into having quality products so that you're not in trouble or accused of just passing money around. You don't fall into that category. And so those are some things I wanted to bring to your attention.
Okay, so imagine somebody like me, I have 300 people that I can bring on board. If I bring those 300 people on board, sign them personally, would that help some of the people in the system to cycle out faster, on the board? Let's say if, like, all of them come in the $25 package, and
Right?
then and work their way up. But if I bring 300 people, how would that affect some of my people that I brought in, or everything would just come to me basically?
Well, 2 things now. When they come in, are they all being sponsored by you?
Correct.
Oh, they didn't sponsor anybody yet, right?
All of them, like all 300. If I put like, if I let's say if I release, I get a link and I release it to my group, 300 people will sign up. How would they benefit? Would I'm the only one going to be making money, or they're going to make some money if none of them have brought anybody yet?
Well, the 1x2. The whole model of it is based on if just you need to bring if each person brings at least 2, they win. But if you're just coming in and you're just going to use the products, the money is going to be made from the stuff that they have inside. But it's not one where they're going to get like a daily program where they get paid just because they signed up. This is one where it creates perpetual momentum. If your people just do a little bit, they will make good money.
Right, they will do a little bit, but what I'm saying is, me bringing 300 people, that means if my 300,
go ahead.
Yeah, with my 300 people that I bring in, and let's just say they all bring 1 or 2 people, like you say, but with that 300 people, would they just come in my first row, and then when they begin to bring 1, that's when I start making the 25 or something like that?
No, yeah.
I just want to know if I bring a lot of, because I'm going to bring a lot of
people. If you bring a lot of people, and let me answer that, everyone you bring in is going to pay, is going to keep following you. Everyone that they bring in, if they bring in just one person, they have 100% of their money back, and they have the online product that could generate them additional money. They're going to have 10 of these products that they could market and make money with. And if they bring in,
let me stop you there for a minute.
Okay.
You guys are not getting what I'm saying. Okay, I'm bringing 300 people on board.
Yeah.
If I bring 300 people on board, okay, if I bring 300 people on board, they all pay the 25. That means they'll be paying me $25, correct? So 300 times 25 is yes or no?
They'll be paying you that, but half of that's going to be opening up your new board. This is if you're not familiar with the 1x2, the second payment puts you in another board to clear it up. And the idea is that they won't benefit from you being their sponsor. They'll benefit from the 2 people that they bring in, because 2 people will help a person get paid residually a long time if each person is taught that same principle. So I get what you're saying. If they come in at $25, they're in. Now, what are they going to do with their business now that they have it? Does that make sense?
Okay, so that means they don't get no spillover from my 300 people.
No,
they got to bring 1 person. Okay, so basically,
yeah.
Okay, I got it now. So basically, it's not no spillover. They're gonna have to bring 1 or 2 people themselves as well.
Yeah. But what I recommend, just for my sake, if everybody brings in 2, right? Just tell them that. Just say, you know what, come in and get 2 people. That's what you do. And when they do that, they're gonna, let me go back. I'm gonna share my screen again, okay? It's a great question, but there's an algorithm to it that doesn't, no one has to break their neck in this thing. They just have to really have the general concept down. So let's say the $25 level. This is one of your 300 people. If they just bring 2 people in, when they first bring their first one in, they already made the 25 back. They didn't pay for anything now. They got the thing for free, right? But they brought 2 in. And this guy also. So it's cycling. Now, here's what happens. Now they have a new board because they cycled one. They got the $25 back. Now, when this guy brings in his 2 people, he's going to cycle back into them, and that's going to pay them again. When this guy does it, he's going to cycle back into him. It's going to pay him again. So on down the line, if you only bring in 2 people and people do it through 10 levels, you're going to cycle like 6 times. That person that only brought in 2 people is going to cycle like 6 times. The principle is just, because it's a business, just at a minimum, if you're only going to bring in 2 a year, have everybody on your team do that so you can make decent money. Make sense?
Yes, I understand now.
The best way to do this would be a rotator, and put them on the rotator until they each get 2 people, then take them off the rotator.
Correct. That's how we can do it. Yeah.
Okay, thinking, Mike.
Does that sound good, Dwayne?
Yeah.
Yes, we could have a rotator. Yep, I think a rotator would do this, because if I have 300 people, I'd rather just give everybody 2.
Right.
I think that would work. That would work great.
You're going to create your own spill up, right?
Yeah.
Right.
You create minimal spill up if you put everybody in your front line. But they're going to be cycling back into your board, but they'll also at the same time will be getting paid while they're doing it. So I think that's brilliant.
Yeah, that's very good. Right. That's very good. Yeah. I know how to. This is awesome actually. So now the board, all the packages that you mentioned, those are the board prices, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what. Okay. I was confused, but now I got it. I got it.
So if a person cycles 6 times, right, they have $75 already, right? That's what they made. If this happens like that, like I just explained to you, that means they could keep 25, put 50 over here, and they tell their people, once you cycle 6 times, go on the next one. And it's going to go uphill, and that's still going to cause them a cycle. They don't have to take anything else out of their pocket. They can use cycle money to upgrade. That's what our people have done in my company over the years. They've learned to go to higher levels by cycling up their money. They don't have to go to get the money away from their wife or their bank account. They use the money they earn to prepare themselves for higher levels. And then when that happens, they do enough, they make a little extra money, and they do it again. Then they go to the 100. And then so on and so forth. And once you're in it, they're always in it. So these are not going to stop cycling just because you're up here. You'll find that you'll make cycles here and here. Your wallet should have consistent, and their wallet should have consistent deposits based on this.
Next thing is if one of your people decide to pass you up in the product on the levels, is there some way that you could warn us, an alert or anything besides calling us and telling us?
Because it happens quick, there's no way to do a warning because if somebody goes to the link and buys it. But I will tell you this.
I got one suggestion. When they go to upgrade, you could put a note on there. Make sure you let your sponsor know.
Yeah, that's easy. We can put a thing where like a dialogue box type thing says, listen, as you upgrade, you might want to let your sponsor know, right? And then before you do it.
Yeah.
Tell you exactly what to do or something like that.
Or you could even have a button sending them an email or an alert on Facebook Messenger or.
Yeah, but if somebody doesn't get it, let them contact them, because if we do that and someone doesn't read their email and they come back from the weekend of the wedding.
Just a suggestion. There's different ways to go about it.
Yeah.
Just have to figure out
the best thing. The best thing to do it. Once somebody wants to upgrade, issue alert your upline in the back office. You have a downline is trying to upgrade. You have maybe 1 hour to upgrade, or he's going to upgrade. The system will allow them to upgrade, and it's going to pass up to the upline. Because I mean, not everybody want to lose money. That's one thing that I learned about this industry.
No, nobody wants to lose money.
Yeah.
So if you guys can have those type of just 1 hour, give upline 1 hour to do it, it would be amazing. That could be amazing. But you guys, like, you have your 300 people. The proactivity. It works on both sides of the fence. When you're talking to people, like, listen, if you're going to upgrade, remember, you got to let me know so I can hook you up. You make sure that it has to work on both sides. Many people numb their ears to companies, right? They just do. They put in fake email addresses, or they don't check things because they don't want to be bothered with the company bugging them. So it needs to happen on both sides. We'll do what we can on our side to make sure they want to contact their sponsor. But your role would be, in all your communications, look, don't forget, I'm having a contest to whoever upgrades this month. Let me know before you do it so I can include you. Whatever you need to do, get them to be responsive to you.
At least put a note there before you upgrade. Make sure you contact your sponsor.
Yep. I'm going to write that up now and have them add that. It's good. Definitely good stuff.
Okay, so when do we get a link? Because I'm ready to start tonight.
I know it. This is my last thing we're going to do because I've been tied up so much. I've got things to do to give you a link. So I'd like to have it to you within the hour, right? So what I'm going to do is I get it to your sponsors, and they're going to get you your link because it's going to be in their back office, their referral link. And I will update you on something. As you get your referral link,